Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back. Absolutely insane sports day yesterday, boys. NFL free agency was going absolutely crazy, okay? Major League Baseball still had a bunch of moves and everything that was going nuts. And then yesterday's March Madness, Kentucky goes down St. Peter. Bro, absolute madness yesterday. I still can't believe Devontae Adams is now a Raider. There was a ton of stuff, and we're not even done. There's still some big moves still to be made in Major League Baseball and the NFL, and we're not even anywhere close to done with March Madness, boys. Absolutely insane sports day yesterday. Hopefully we have some more fun today. We're going to be jumping back kind of into the free agency stuff. We pulled some limiteds yesterday. I saw a bunch of limiteds, the rolls and all that kind of stuff. I think we're going to maybe check out a few methods, see what the odds and things like that are looking at. I know a lot of people have been, discussing which rolls to do, the 93 pluses or the 88. So we're going to be checking out a bunch of that, seeing what we like, seeing if there's any valuable methods that people are using during this time for this weekend. I have made a bunch of coins over Backyard Ballers to free agency, and I don't know if that's just really methods or just a bunch of good lucky pulls. I'm really not sure. We're going to check out all that information today. Greatly do appreciate everyone as always. Let's jump into it. And one more quick reminder right now, boys. You do not want, like I said, March Madness has been absolutely insane. You guys know about Underdog Fantasy, but I wanted to let you guys know they did put a big boost up here for Fabian White that is going to be playing tonight, 920, over the 16.5 points, okay? This does, if you can see here, your normal multiplier only goes to 3, 6, 10, and 20. When you add Fabian, it changes it to a 5, 9, 14, and 40 times multiplier with a max bet of $20. So that means, boys, you can take a $20 bet, match it up with 3 or 4 other items to get up to 40 times your money right now. The Fabian White, let me know. You guys going over or under? I'm pretty sure he's going to go over today. Fabian White, 16.5. And like, once again, I'm just going to show you guys real quick. We just put like Lucas under, and then if I put just Asher over, I'm just kind of just picking some random ones here just so you guys can see. There we go. The $20 at the 40 times multiplier right there would be $800 win on $20 with a max bet. Underdogfantasy.com. As always, code Scomo will double your deposit up to $100. Links down in the description, boys. I want to see some people win the 40 times. I want to see it. If you do it, if you get lucky enough, tweet me. If anyone has any crazy March Madness pick'ems they're putting together, show me your lines also, boys. Let's jump into it. MMO EXP, your number one source for in-game content. Madden 22, 2K, Lost Ark, and Elden Ring. Make sure you use code Scomo at checkout for 5% off. MMO EXP. All right, so first part of this is definitely going to get the cheaper training right now, and especially since the 92s are kind of flying out of these. Just to kind of give you an idea, Mudhead says right now 92s at 40,000 coins. So 92s at 40,000 coins are 4.08 coins per point. So if you actually go into this and you set your parameters and you search and you snipe everything, you should be able to find some good 92s in the 30,000 coin range, depending on the day and how many people are ripping. It was definitely way more yesterday. I just showed a few on the screen a second ago, but now I'm sure people are probably going to be buying these up a little bit more right now. Maybe a little different filter, but this is what I would be trying to do. Even at 43,000, you're still only talking about 4 coins per point. Still at 92 at 43, that's still only 4 coins per point, which is not bad. Obviously, if you're buying up a few of these things to get your training, you're getting 10,000 training per 92, right? So essentially, you can buy 10 of these, right? Get you the 100,000 training, cost you somewhere around the 400,000 coins. If you can get some good snipes, maybe a little lower, a little higher, just depending. So then you're going to be in on the 400,000 coins and have 100,000 training. That's kind of, I'm curious to see. Once again, if you can get good training, it's gonna make this a little easier for you. But I just feel like yesterday there were still some really good rolls and good potentials out of the lower overalls. I'm gonna see how much training I got. We're gonna try to get somewhere around 100,000 training and see what we can end up with. 94s at 90,000 are still 4.7. So you'd probably need 94s at like 75 for it to be good. Free agents, you can do 95s. 95s at 112 is 4.29. So if you can get these things at 100 or even maybe under, you know, maybe later on in the afternoon, at night, when more people are on. I'm obviously recording this at 10:30 in the morning, so usually not many people rolling at this time, especially with a no content day. It's not like people are on for new content doing stuff, so packs aren't really being ripped. Market really isn't moving too much right now, but there we go, at pretty much the minimum right there, which is going to give us another, oh, it got sniped out, which would have been the 4 coins per point right there. Not bad though. We're gonna buy one more, get us above the 100,000 training, and then we're gonna, I can't even buy Mariota. All right, so let's check it out, boys. Let's check it out. I've been liking the 88 pluses. Now I know a lot of people before were talking about the 93 pluses with these things, and like I still saw like people trying to convince me to like roll these. Bro, they don't have a plus. These don't have a plus on them. Okay, that's the first thing that I need for everyone to still understand, because I still feel like people were still commenting on my video yesterday, roll the 95. Bro, they're just 95. There's no plus on there. Okay, so we're gonna do the 88 plus here. 6,000 training per roll. Obviously, one limited out of the 100,000 training would be a dub. So if you spent 400,000 on that, you roll all the stuff, you don't quick sell anything, you get one limited plus all the cards that you would get at the time, would be a dub. It just really depends on the method. Now if you want to maximize everything, I'd probably keep your 95s and not quick sell them, but it just really depends on what your goal is to achieve. Are you just trying to get Russell Wilson because you want Russell Wilson on your team? Are you trying to make coins? Are you trying to make training? I do not feel like these are as good as the backyard ballers roll were. Okay, that's the first thing. I do not think these were as good. There was more methods and some more things that you could do with the backyard ballers, maybe keeping more of those high cards, because there was more profitable cards that you could quick sell by keeping than the high cards to sell for coins. Here, you pretty much need to quick sell the 92s. You can keep the 95s, but there's just not as much as a range, which I think hurts the method to make coins. I really feel like the only thing that you're trying to roll these for is for limited. Some rolls we can try to make more training and try to make coins, but I feel like you need more variety with the overalls. What do you think, chat? I feel like that's the right thought pattern. Once again, with the backyard ballers, they were a little lower to cost to roll, but there was more profit. So you could quick sell, you know, the 91s and get the profit there. But then you also then had 3s and 95s and those other ones. So you had just like way more options of higher cards that you can quick sell to get training back, and then even higher cards that you can keep to sell. If you're keeping cards to sell when you're doing this, you're gonna probably run out of training way too soon, if that makes sense. So I think the only goal with these is try to pull the limiteds. And if you want to make sure that you're not absolutely losing out on anything, would be keep the 95s. Backyard ballers were a lower cost and more potential for wins out of them. I started with 100K. We started with 100K. So either A, I would need to get like 3 or 4 95s, or a limited and, you know, like a 95 or something. 92s are coming out. I mean, the 92s give you a little bit. The problem is 88s, you lose a lot, and then there's no difference between the 92. Yeah, 93s, 94s, and 95s in the ballers. That just gave you more options, right? So if you're quick selling 93s, 94s, you're gaining that training back. You get the 95s, you're keeping that for coins. Like, I made millions. You lost less, the cost was less. You had the 87s and then 89s that were losses, and the 89s weren't even that much of a loss. No, it was 91s, 93s, 94s, 95s, and the limited were all the positives. Just made it last longer to give you more rolls. We're rolling a good amount right now. We're about halfway down on the 100K. A lot of 92s, no red stripe at all yet. But like the 88 still just hurts so much. Like, we're pulling a lot of 92s, but the 88s hurt so much. That's why my training keeps on going down, no matter how many of these 92s we're pulling. Definitely with these rolls and also the backyard ballers, I feel like there's been so many times that, like, I see in the chat, someone's like, I just got 5 limiteds in the last 30 seconds. And then literally, like, the next chatter is like, I've been rolling for 9 hours and haven't gotten anything. And then, like, then Kevin's like, 3 in a row. And then, like, the next guy's like, I haven't pulled the limited. Uh-oh. Here we go. 90. Oh, and we got the limited. And we got a limited. So there we go. Still got 50,000 training left. We started with 100K. Still got 50 left. 1 limited. Okay. Back up to 59 again, too. And we kept the limited, of course. I would love a few 92s in a row, or even a 95. Now, at this point, if you are really low on coins, or you're trying to balance everything, if you get another 95, I would keep it. If I get a 95, I would probably just quick sell it just to kind of keep things going and see where I'm at, since I've already established the limited and I have 7 million coins. So it really just would depend on what you're trying to achieve out of the method. Uh-oh, come on, give me another one. We're still in the 50,000 range. All right, so that was 57,000 training. We have 1 limited. We just got a 95, bringing us back up to 88 or 83,000 training. Not bad. Not bad. Right now, if this is what you were looking to do this weekend with the rolls, I wouldn't do too much at a time, because you can get 88s like crazy real quick. But if you limit it to about this 100K, I feel like you're in a good range. So, I mean, once again, just to kind of reiterate everything in here, we started with 100,000 training. We've pulled 1 limited. We've pulled 1 95. We've pulled a lot of 92s. But once again, bouncing between the 92s and the 88s, getting that 95, getting the lucky limited in there. I am still sitting here around the 50,000 training once again. And we've been rolling for about a good like 10-15 minutes, and here's another red stripe with another 95. So there we go again, back up to 70,000 training. And I mean, yeah, it's been about a good like 10-15 minutes of just straight rolling here with the 100,000 training. So do I like these as much as backyard ballers? I don't. That's just my personal opinion. I don't feel like there's a correct answer. If you were, you know, you got good rolls on these, then these are better for you. If you got good rolls on the other ones, then those were probably better for you. In my opinion, I just think the other ones were better because you had 93s, 93s, 94s, 95s that you can get out of the other ones. Now, with that being said, less cards. Hey, sometimes you can get with less cards, you got a better chance to hit the better ones, right? Hypothetically, that's the way it should work. But I do like these. I feel like the 100,000 training around 400,000 coins would put you in a good spot to be able to get one of the limiteds. Now, with that being said, I've pulled Calais Campbell like 7 times and Russell Wilson once. So I really don't know the method to get Russell Wilson because I have not been able to achieve that card yet. But if anyone needs a Calais Campbell for Russell Wilson, hit me up. I got you with a trade. Gonna try to do 3 more here. Maybe end it with a little walk-off red stripe. Let's see what we can get. 1 more. Once again, we already got the limited. I did quick sell 295s, and we're still gonna be right around the 60,000 training. I'm gonna hit it with 1 more. 1 more. Come on. Come on. Stripe me. No red stripe. 92. And we're back up to the 63,000 with 1 limited pulled in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes of rolling or so like that. That is definitely it. Keeping your eye out. If you can, and people are like, how much training and all that kind of stuff. Like, if you're always looking for promos and content and that kind of stuff, you see people stack up, you know, 5, 6, 7, 800,000 training, 1 million training, that kind of stuff. I don't necessarily think you need that much, but if you always pay attention in the market and you can find stuff around 4 coins per point, 3 coins per point, and you stack up that 100K, that puts you in a good position to roll. I like the 100,000 training, roll, and then go from there.